What's going on, everybody? So let's take a little intraday look. Currently, we only have about 2 hours until the market closes. The stock that I'm going to be taking a look at today from a technical analysis breakdown standpoint is going to be Nvda. So Nvda, the semiconductors continue to see more selling pressure. Overall, we are down 8 points on the day, over 2.5%. Current stock price is trading at around $273.57. So what I'm kind of looking at here on the bigger macro picture on Nvda going into next week is going to be this daily channel here that we kind of came down and touched this 270.50 area. You can see yesterday we kind of tagged this 270.50 area. You can see coming back here to the 20th of December, we kind of came down here and tagged this area. You can see on the 14th of December, we kind of tagged this area. And then you can see all the way going back here to November, the big break that we had on Nvda. So you can see Nvda was trending sideways, kind of just taking the staircases up, and then going all the way back here to November the 4th. We had this big, massive breakout and then hitting these highs here at around 346. Before we kind of consolidated sideways, made our way down to the 50-day moving average, tried to bounce off that, got rejected up here in this channel. This was an easy short all the way back down here to the 50-day moving average. And then obviously any close below the 50-day moving average generally sends, a few more days of downward pressure until we can reclaim the 50-day moving average. So where does that exactly put us on Nvda for the big overall picture? If this market is going to continue to be weak, if the triple Qs are going to continue to trade below the 50-day moving average, if we are going to continue to test this 100-day moving average on the NASDAQ 100 and the market is going to continue to be weak, perhaps even trade sideways, I could completely see Nvda giving up this $270 range, coming back down here to this lower channel and the 100 simple moving average here and the 100 EMA, and that price is going to be around $262. So before I think that the NASDAQ 100 really starts to reclaim any sort of macro levels, I think we see Nvda getting down to this 260 within the next week or two. Okay. Now, could we obviously get a strong bounce off of this level? Yes, 100%. I could see going into next week, Monday, Tuesday, we get a nice strong bounce in the NASDAQ 100 because this level is going to be pretty significant. This is a pretty strong area, going to be a multiple testing zone here for support. 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times. So we've tested this area over and over and over. Now, if you're looking for a trade to the long side and you're looking to possibly play the bounce back up into this 285 territory, 280, 285 territory, kind of treat it as a cash flow opportunity, treat it as a scalp, treat it as a day trade, you can do that 100%. But the area that we're going to use as our risk is 270.50. This is going to be our absolute max pain. So if you decide that you want to go ahead and swing something over the weekend into next week, $270.57 has to be your clear stop. Because if Nvda starts to break down and lose this $270 range, I can see Nvda losing this range, coming back up to retest it, getting rejected before falling back down to this 262, 257 area. So you have a multi-sided trade setup here. Either you're looking for the short and the breakdown below 270.50, but what we need to do is crack below it. And then we do need to have a little bit of a bounce and get rejected somewhere in this vicinity. And then when we start to curl over again, that's when you're going to want to take your short position down to this 260, 257 level here. And this is going to be your price target area for a potential short. Now, if we're looking to play the bounce, because I think that we will get a bounce coming up here within the next 2 to 3 trading sessions, 270 is going to be your absolute. Okay, this is going to be your absolute stop loss and max pain. What you're doing and all you're trying to do is just catch the dead cat bounce. You're just trying to catch the relief bounce. Okay, so we're looking to take profits 280, 284, 285. That's where we're going to kind of clear up our position, reevaluate the NASDAQ 100, kind of see what we're doing in this area. There's one of two things that are going to happen after we do that. Either the market is going to continue to be weak and we're going to get rejected and come back down to back test to 270 and then hold to possibly move back up, or it's just going to be a dead cat bounce and we're going to come up to this area and then finally wash out through this 270 into this 262 zone. But you know, if we do that, if we do get a bounce and we do get a rejection here in this 280, 284 range, and we get that flush through 270, you can almost take this trade with confidence that we're going to be coming down into this 262 to 257 area of support here on the Nvda. And I think here is where we could start to consolidate, chop around before we start to make another leg higher here, to try to regain some of these levels of supply, get back over the 50-day moving average, try to clear out this upper channel here at over 323, and then possibly retest these highs here at a later date. So I hope that kind of helps. Little technical analysis breakdown, kind of show you guys where we're at. Two-sided trade setup, what I'm looking at here, 270.57 to the downside. Also looking for a little bit of a relief bounce going into next week. Just know that we want to clear up those gains at around 280 to 284. I hope that helps you guys. Join my Discord. That link is down in the description box below. Happy to help you guys out with any trades that you guys are currently in. I do also have a paid section where I'm kind of going over my daily stocks that I'm picking and watching, and, you know, certain levels and signals. You can get all the information there in the Discord, and then go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Also give me a thumbs up and drop me a comment. I'd love to know what you guys think about Nvda.